This morning in our Consumer Confidential, some important information for the sandwich generation. That's the generation of adults who are caring for aging parents, but they're also raising their own kids at the same time. And Pew Research Center says about a quarter of all adults in this country fall into that category. Here with some helpful advice, Chief Consumer Investigative Correspondent Vicky Nguyen. Vic, good morning.
Good morning. Bravo to you, by the way. Up and out, right back on.
Thank you.
Got a lot of blood.
I have my juice and got my name tag on there.
Right. You're kind of quasi a sandwich generation.
I was just going to say, I think I probably am pretty on the cusp of it.
Yeah.
Although my aging parents watching right now would probably say, wait a minute.
They're fine.
But you do help take care.
Yes.
In so many different ways.
Yes. So let's start with step one. Lay out everything that our aging loved ones are dealing with even before we need to. What topics should we even be covering?
Yeah, we know every caregiving journey is unique, Craig, but there are shared experiences that we can all learn from. The AARP has an amazing checklist and a guide. But let's start by talking about finances. You don't have to have this whole conversation in one big moment, but at least start the conversation with your loved ones about, do they have savings set aside? Maybe long-term care insurance. What are they budgeting for their lives as they age, and what do they want to do? Also, it's important to talk about the legal aspects of what's going to happen. Who has the power of attorney? Let's say a loved one becomes unable to make some of those medical decisions for themselves. Who do they want to speak in their stead? And then when it comes to their health, let's get a layout of the health insurance that they have. Perhaps they do have a long-term care policy. You want to know what exactly is covered. And this one often gets overlooked, but I would argue it's one of the most important things to talk about. The socialization and support system, not only for your loved one, but also for you as the caregiver. Who is going to be in your village? What about your siblings? How are we going to divide the labor, especially when folks are spread out geographically now? Having that conversation about who's around you, who will provide the support, makes all the difference in the long run.
And then let's talk about the financial support, Vic. AARP says the average caregiving family is going to spend over $7,200 per year for this. So how do we look at that?
And that's like an out-of-pocket number out on top of whatever else is covered. It's going to vary widely, obviously, depending on the type of care, the level of care, and where you live. $7,200 might not sound like a lot, but if you live in one of these more expensive cities, it could easily be 2 or 3 times that amount. So when we go back to the insurance, you're not only looking at potentially private insurance, but also what does Medicaid offer? What benefits do you qualify for? It's a bit of a fact-finding mission for everyone based on the state where they live, but these are important facts to find out. Also, a lot of states have paid family leave programs that aren't just in place for when you have a baby or if you're a military veteran going off. This can also apply to elder care. So you need to know what's available to you through your state as well as your employer. A lot of employers do offer some benefits in that way as well. So you want to take advantage of that. And then finally, the National Council on Aging says there are grants and services, so you want to get to know who is the local agency on aging in your area. This does require a lot of internet research. Use AI to help you. Also, make phone calls. Talking to people in person, sometimes I find, is the most efficient way to get information.
Seems like so much of the key here is being proactive as opposed to reactive.
Totally.
And when we're talking about this sandwich generation, that means there are multiple generations in the picture. What's your best advice for getting the youngest of the family involved in that care for the aging loved ones?
I love this question, Kaylee, because if you are in the sandwich generation, at least it means you are fortunate enough to have your parents with you while you have your kids with you. And you can encourage activities that help bridge those two generations that kind of keep your parents young and give your kids a sense of purpose and understanding of their family history. It can be something as simple as having your kids talk to their grandparents about some family recipes, maybe making them together if you can, certainly writing them down. I know Betty Jo Melvin has a bunch of great recipes you want to keep around in the family. Also, sharing and writing down stories. Listen, if you've got junior high schoolers or high schoolers, this can be a school project, an independent study. But most importantly, it's preserving your family's legacy. And these are simple questions. You just ask them, Grandma, what was it like when you were a kid? What were some of the movies you enjoyed? What were the things you and your friends did? What did you like to eat? I mean, these are easy little questions. You can find a bunch of prompts online. And by the way, look through family photographs. That can be another way to share those memories. There are sites like Memento and Storyworth that will take those stories and photos and put them into a beautifully bound book that you can give as a gift to other people in your family and certainly keep for yourself.
Let's talk for a moment here really quickly because it's also important. Self-care with a caregiver.
I'm glad we're ending on this point, Craig, because it's hard. The job of caregiving, you said a quarter of Americans are going through this in some form or fashion, and it is taxing emotionally, mentally, physically. So just like we did when we started carpools and found the people in our neighborhoods to help us with our kids and found that village, you should do that also when it comes to caregiving, right? Knowing who else is around you in person so that you can give each other breaks. And we talk about taking a break. I know it's a luxury to take a day or a weekend off, but look for those 5 to 10 to 15 minutes during the day where maybe you can take a walk. You can do a little exercise. You can do something to kind of get your mind off of the weight of the world. Play some music that you enjoy. Even those little breaks go a long way. And finally, no one's perfect. Give yourself grace. Right. Know that you are doing the best that you can.
And when you're dealing with your folks, remember they have a certain amount of pride.
Sure,
yeah. You know, they want to make sure you treat them with grace as well.
Yes, listen.
Thank you, Vic. Great tips.
Really good stuff. Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.